Hey guys, what's up? I'm Roger. This is Dana. And look back there behind the screen, we have little old Chris. Sitting all by himself. At least I have somebody to talk to. You don't have anybody to talk to back there. How's everybody's week? Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving? When was that? 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago, man.
Good Lord, I'm still full from there. Oh wait, that's fat. Never mind. So how was your week?
It was good. It was
Was it?
good. Yeah, it was very long, but it was a nice
Well,
week.
the weekend was actually pretty good, except for the Georgia game. Now, the first time I root for Georgia.
I
Look
know.
what
I,
happens.
I think that's what you caused it. I mean, I think it was all. I'm just saying.
Hey,
You were wanting them to win, and
I just want Alabama to lose. That doesn't mean I want them to win.
Alabama did not lose.
They did not, and
They dominated.
that's a total different story for another color of a story.
All right, we'll put a pause on that then.
We're going to come back to that because we've got several things we've got going on. Like the 11th. I think it's the 11th. Let me get in my calendar here real quick. On the 11th, just for everybody out there, if you don't know where Alapaha, Georgia is, they do the Alapaha Station celebration up there in November. Didn't have it this year because of COVID. But what they're going to do this year is called the Country Christmas in Alapaha. It's Saturday the 11th. They're having a children's parade, and they're also having a golf cart parade, and they're going to have local talent there singing and all that other stuff. So if you got a golf cart,
Come on down.
no, that's actually up.
Go on up to
Go
Alabama.
on up to Alapaha. Bring your golf carts. It's going to be first thing that morning, Saturday morning on the 11th.
Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
Your
Of
golf
course.
cart?
I might. We're thinking about it.
Okay.
I just don't know if I want to stand outside and decorate it that long
Why not?
because I'm a party pooper.
Get in the spirit, man.
I'm in the spirit. Things around my house are spirity. I came home this weekend, and when I got back from the VSU game, which we're going to talk about that, and the house on the inside was completely decorated.
Nice.
Santa had been there and put up all the Santa Clauses, the Christmas trees,
Good deal. I love
and all that stuff. So we're in the Christmas spirit. Lap Hall's in the Christmas spirit. Y'all come up and see us. And why do I have a speed thing? Look, everybody, I've got a speed dial up on my phone.
A speed dial.
That's weird. I wasn't going anywhere. Anyway, so what we're going to talk about. There's not a lot of football to talk about. There's a lot of other stuff to talk about when it comes to basketball and things like that. But we want to finish one sport before we get into another. So what we're going to do today is we're just basically going to run down who's playing and what division they're in as far as high school football. We are going to talk some VSU. VSU made the semifinals. And if they win this week, this Saturday, they're going to be going to Corpus Christi for I think it's Corpus Christi, but they're going for the national championship out that way. But we'll get to them in a minute. Let's go ahead and move on to what happened last week. We had four local teams. They all advanced. We were talking before the show, and I'm talking to Dan. I'm like, okay, so you know where Irwin County? Yes, I know where Irwin County. You know where Fish? Yes, I know where Fish. You know. She said, I've been to every one of them. I said, okay, all right.
Well, not to the football games, but I've been to like the counties and yeah, of course.
So I was just like, I ain't got nothing to talk about, so I'm gonna let her tell about it. Go ahead.
No, let's don't. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. But I do see that is Irwin County is going to face Brooks County coming
Yep,
up.
Irwin's gonna face Brooke. It should be a really good ball game because everybody's picked them out at the beginning of the year. Brooks County, I think, as far as I'm concerned, I think Brooks County has the edge in 1A. It's going to be a good showing. I can't ever count Irwin County out though. Irwin County is they what they call corn-fed players by there. They're coming from the fields. They out there. They lifting the bales of hay.
7-foot tall players.
Yeah, exactly. So I've been there, done that. I know what that does, and we'll tell you, there's some big old boys up in Irwin County. That's not a takeaway from these boys in Brooks County now. Brooks County, their lineage in Brooks County is there. They've been there the last 3, 4, 5 years, not maybe in the state championships, but in that vicinity, they've been knocking on the door. And so, me personally, I think this year, I think it's Brooks County's year. I think Brooks County's going to take it home. I'm going to call Brooks. I'm going to take Brooks. I'm going to circle it right here, and we'll circle back to that next week.
Well, maybe they will. I mean,
Who do you think?
I mean, I was gonna say Brooks, but
But because I said Brooks, you can't say Brooks.
I can't, so I'm gonna go with Irwin.
Oh well, no, I'm not circling that.
No,
That's yours.
I'm gonna go with Irwin. Do I need to circle it so I can have?
Yep, you circled that to prove that you said they were going to win. Okay, y'all saw that first
all right,
right
come on,
here.
Irwin. Let's do it for me.
Oh, now let's do it. So all these games are going to be played December the 11th through December the 9th. And they're going to be played, I believe they're all on PBS, and they're going to be played in Mercedes-Benz. So
these games?
All these games.
Okay.
And throughout the whole day, one price, get in, sit and watch football all day long. So go support our kids. And if you can't make it up there, they'll be on your local PBS channel, if I'm not mistaken.
So support your local PBS.
Yep, for sure.
Send your donations in right now.
Yeah, because that's what you're going to hear about, because they ask that every 10 minutes.
Well, they got to have support. Come on.
Well, and then, so the next game is Fitzgerald and Thomasville.
Okay, I'm going to go with Thomasville on this.
Wait, you didn't let me say mine first. I watched Thomasville play this year. I watched Thomasville play a couple schools down in Tallahassee this year. Mm-hmm. Thomasville's got a big team. Thomasville Central also has a big team, but for a 2A school, which is what I played when I was in high school, these kids are way bigger than I was. Not now, but when I was back then. She's already picking Thomasville. You know,
you can still pick Thomasville. I mean,
I know. I don't know, but Fitzgerald. Go ahead. You were going to say something.
Well, I'm saying, but don't leave Fitzgerald out because there's still, there's still a chance.
Well, there is a chance, and some of those kids up there. I mean, I think I haven't looked at the stats, so I can't go either way on it. But just from what I've seen with Thomasville, I'm going to go with Thomasville.
All right, so
we're
both going to choose Thomasville.
We both have now. Then in 3A, you have Cedar Grove and Carver. I don't know anything about them. Both North teams. I'm just going to pick one off the top of my head and go Cedar Grove.
I was going to go Carver anyway because
at you.
Carver sounds like they're going to come in and do some damage.
Carving up.
Yeah.
Carver. What's their mascot?
It's a knife.
Oh,
a Ginsu knife. I don't know.
I know it can't be. Not in the school system.
Maybe at night. I don't know.
At night? Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to look that up. I said this at the beginning of the year. It's not a South Georgia team, but they're considered a South Georgia team because they're out of Savannah. Benedictine, which is a military school over in Savannah.
Okay.
I'm going to take Benedictine. And I don't know if that's Carver Colonial or who that is. It's Carver Cole, whatever that means.
I guess I'm going to go with Carver again.
Oh, you and Carvers.
I mean.
And then you got Warner Roberts, huh?
Is the Carver in the Muskogee County School District?
Yes, I believe so.
What's their mascot?
I don't know.
Oh.
Let's see. He's looking it up.
I thought you were about to drop some knowledge on us right now.
No.
I'm trying.
He's Googling some knowledge on us. He ain't dropping
Googling
nothing.
knowledge. That's what I do.
He uses what we call it at my house is the Google machine.
That's my entire life. What are you talking about? I Google homework? I mean.
How did we get along before without all of these? I'm old enough to know we didn't even have cell phones when I was growing up.
Me either.
It is. She's trying to compare age now, and I don't want to hear it. Young pup over here. So, while he's Googling to find out what that is, which should be easy, just put in there. Mascot.
I did. It's
it's
a
big
C.
What is that?
With
a
claws.
big C with claws around it.
Yeah.
So what is that? Is that a bear? Hey, if anybody knows what that is, put it on our comment for us and let us know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Anyway, so then you got Warner Robins and Calhoun, which is in 5A. I'm going Warner Robins.
I guess I'm going with Calhoun then.
Why do you always have to go against me?
I don't, but I don't want these teams to feel bad at some point. So
all right. I picked Collins Hill to beat Lowndes. And Collins Hill came in here and
they dominated.
Tore up Lowndes. Now, I did have, and I'm going to look it up here in just a second, but Lowndes County, I'm not remiss about saying this, but Lowndes County had several of their students. Let me see if I can find it.
There, I'm going to show their mascot real quick.
All right, you show their mascot.
Their logo. There you go.
What? Okay, so
no idea.
Leave it up there for a minute. What is that? I mean, seriously, can somebody? If I tell you what,
Tiger football. So okay. I'm guessing it's Tiger.
Is that a tiger? that don't look like a tiger to me. Where's the?
I don't.
I want to see that running around on the field. That would be funny.
That would be awesome.
I can't find it right this minute. But several of the Lowndes County football players received first state. What? Chris is back there laughing at everybody. They were all. Chris, let us all pull the camera up and look at Chris. I want everybody to look what he's doing to us back there. Put it up.
He's
I'm
just
not-
giggling.
Look at him. Look, he's hiding his face. He's laughing so
I'm
hard.
not doing anything.
Look at him.
I'm just.
Wait, look at the camera. Look. See, you can see what he's doing back there. Look.
Oh, I'm watching another video.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, crazy.
But yeah, a lot of the counts. Lowndes County had several of their football players make the first team all state. There were several made second team all state, and there were some of their linemen that made honorable mention state. I'm very proud of those kids. I'm telling you, I've said it from the beginning of the year. I thought that they were going to be okay. You could kind of see because of the inexperience. They'll come back next year, and I think they're going to be a lot stronger. So, if you're on here and you think that I don't care about Lowndes County, you're wrong. And if you want to say stupid stuff about me about Lowndes County, go ahead. You're allowed to, but you're totally wrong. So anyway,
It's quite an achievement. I mean, either way. I mean, even
Well,
though they
yeah,
lost, I mean,
yeah.
still they made it that far. That's
they
a
got
big deal.
They got into the playoffs, and nobody else in Region 1 got past the second round. So I think that Lowndes did a great job. And, let's see what happens next year. So you look at Collins Hill and Milton. I picked Collins Hill to beat Lowndes. I am going to take Collins Hill. And just because Milton seems to have a pretty decent defense. I don't think their defense is as good as Collins Hill's defense. Let's face it, it's 31-0 against Grayson. And their defense only allowed Lowndes to score 7 points. Whereas if Milton has allowed 17 points, 27 points, 30 points, I just don't see Collins Hill's defense giving up any more points, and which tells me that Collins Hill's just going to outscore them. So
Collins Hill.
Yep, I'm going Collins Hill all the way. You're going Collins. No, she's go whatever. You say what you want to say.
Well, no, I mean, I'm sure Collins Hill will more than likely dominate, but just to
go against me.
Just
What
to go
is this?
against. Let's go with Milton
this?
because maybe, you know what, maybe they took some time.
So you can come back in the studio next week and say, I'm going Collins Hill all the way. That's what
Oh,
it is.
that-
That's what
you
it
know
is.
Maybe
I
they
would
took
never
some
do
time.
that.
So
My
you
wife
can
loves
come back
you.
in the studio next week. and
Totally
say,
be
"This
doing
is-"
that.
Yes, that's what it is.
that-
That's what it
just
is.
maybe
So
they took
never
some
do
time.
that.
so
My
you
wife
can
loves
come back in the studio next week. and
Totally
say,
be
"This
doing
is-"
that.
Yes, that's what
Oh,
it is.
that-
That's what it
just
is.
maybe
So
they
for
never-
this Saturday, what we'd like to do, we'd like to see you out at the VSU game. It's at noon, right here at the stadium, Bader Highsmore Stadium. And we were there this week. We're going to run some pictures and like the intros and stuff of those players coming out onto the field. And I'm telling you what, they put a whooping. And I was just impressed with the way that the football team. Are you not going to run them or what?
What? Oh.
Here,
Sorry.
listen.
Oh my.
This is the way we run the show around here.
No,
Y'all didn't know
it's
that?
called I'm trying to make
He's
sure
watching
that
YouTube
things
right
are
now.
happening.
Oh, he's watching YouTube? Oh, is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Well, I'm watching our YouTube and our Facebook feeds, and I accidentally had the Facebook feed going at the same time that we were going, so there was a bit of an.
So
Long
you're just
story
gonna
short,
so
You're
what
busy.
You're gonna
I'm-
run it. What you're saying?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so if you
There
see
you
here,
go.
these are some of the pictures that Dan and I took when we were at the ball game, and the stadium. I'm telling you what, for a Division I football game, this was Division II football game. There was quite a bit of people there, but what we'd like to do is we'd like to get for the Blazers and for Coach Goff, we'd like to get the stadium completely packed out. I think it would be downright awesome for them to do it, and for them to hear that Valdosta's behind them, and then to send them off like that would be pretty
And who
cool.
doesn't want to go to a ball game? Come on.
hey, there's no more football. Look, you don't have the only other game that's playing is one of the bowl games is playing this. Oh no, it's Army Navy game this weekend.
Okay.
So I think that's later on in the afternoon. So I mean, come out, support local. How long are you gonna leave that on the screen? My producer.
I'm gonna leave it up there for as long as
I see that. We're gonna have to find somebody else producing the show here.
I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to? Yeah, okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah. Do I want to what? Go ahead.
Nothing.
Go ahead.
I think that was.
know.
Do you want to step behind there and do it yourself?
I tell you what. You come sit out here, and I'll come back there.
No, I'm
That's
good.
what I thought.
Appreciate it.
You're on camera as much as us now, anyway. So
I know. I really appreciate that too. So.
what's that?
Yeah.
Him being on camera?
Yes, it takes away from me. So I.
Oh, come on, girl. Anyway, so come out and support the Blazers.
There we go. Now we're all up there.
Everybody's up there
We're
together.
together.
So support. We're all
Yes.
together. One big happy family here at Armchair Sports. We also want to wish everybody a happy Christmas and Merry Christmas. One thing that I haven't mentioned until now, and we'll publicize this week, we've got an all-female staff going to be in here next week. Well, I can't say staff because nobody can do what Chris is doing back there. So
Chris will still be here. So.
yeah, Chris will still be here, but Mama T will be in the house. Erica may or may not be here. Dana will be here,
I
and who's the other one that might come?
Angie. So.
Angie, I don't know if she's even asked Angie yet. So if Angie, you're watching, it's a possibility you could come on the show. And they're going to talk about anything and everything that goes on. And they're going to do this show, and also they're going to do our TV 40 show in Tallahassee. So that I think it's going to be pretty cool. I don't think
It's going to be amazing. Come on. All female show.
I know all three of you. So I don't know what's your name. What would you say, Angie?
Angie.
I don't know Angie.
She's the one in like the panoramic seats with me at the.
Oh, okay.
Jaguars game.
Yeah, she'll be fine. And you got to wear the Jaguar necklace that walking.
Oh, heck yeah.
Some dude brought up and gave her a Jaguar necklace at the Jaguar game.
That was homemade.
Something. It was pretty
It
cool.
was actually really
Unless
cool.
he stole it from somebody else, and now you have it because he stole it.
I'm okay with that.
Then what happens when somebody comes up to you with the police and say that's not your necklace?
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, because you're never going to wear it.
Would you take a poor child's necklace away from him because Kale was wearing it? So.
Yes, I would. Yeah, it's my necklace. Give it back.
You did try to take it.
That's right. I didn't try to tell you. I was going to steal it from him. But so come out and support the Blazers. They've got a really good chance to win the national championship. Now think about this: the Atlanta Braves won.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We hope our Georgia
go.
Bulldogs win.
Yes.
We hope our Blazers win. Imagine that. You've got three. Now, with Falcons, they're a loss. But then we have to root for the Hawks. And you imagine the dynasty we have right here with all Division I, Division II, professional baseball, and let's say professional basketball. They were within the top. They were in the top last year. So I think it would be pretty cool to have all that happen right here in Georgia and say that I'm from Georgia. I'd enjoy that. I think it'd be pretty cool. I don't have anything else. I'm pretty much melted out. All this, everything you see here, guys, is what we're going to talk about on our show on TV 40. Y'all come and watch us this week. You also go, our Scantron. Where's the Scantron? It popped up there one time, didn't it? I don't think I even saw it.
Oh.
And so, hey, see that Scantron right there?
You mean that right there?
That one right there.
That
If you
one
take
right
that
there.
Scantron, like it's the last
QR code, but yeah.
Yeah, QR code.
Yeah.
We're old school, so Scantron.
Scantron. That buzzer you
Safety
hear at
test in
Walmart.
school.
Yes.
But if you scan that, you can scan that right now. You see there's a white Armchair Sports truck riding around, and if you see it, it's on all over that. Scan that. You could win prizes. Who knows? In the last 20 minutes, several people have scanned it outside our studio here. So we appreciate that. Go to our YouTube page. And we have to go do this. We have to do this. On TikTok, this was sent to me on TikTok this morning. So
I think we need...
just listen.
Hold on, I gotta get
Well,
it up.
now he's got to go get it up.
Give-
Get it up, Chris. Get it up.
I'm trying.
He just flashed it on the screen and reminded me. That's why I thought he already had it up.
No.
But look, I'm serious. People look at sports totally different. And you know, some people have their way of thinking how sports should be related. And this is from TikTok, and all her users are on there. So make sure you turn it up so they can hear her. And
I like her thought process.
It
really
is.
do.
It's actually a pretty good.
I can relate to all this.
And you know what? And a lot of people can, and that's why I thought maybe, well, let's go ahead and show this. And I think he's prolonging it now.
Well, I'm trying to get it on there. Just give me a second.
And you got to start it over because it's already.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez, what are we gonna do with you?
Well, here we go.
Here we go. Check this out, guys.
For the NFL, and I think I figured out how it should be done. First and foremost, I don't think it's fair that different species have to compete against each other. Cats shouldn't fight birds shouldn't fight cats. I understand they're natural enemies. However, they have completely different skill sets, and it doesn't make sense for them to constantly be fighting each other for like the same prize. So I think there should be a whole division just for cats. And then I think there should be a whole division just for birds. I think they really should get to shine in like their own unique category. Once you've done cats and birds, it gets a little more confusing. But I believe there's a space for the horses and horse adjacent things. So that would be the horses division. So here we've got obviously horse, and then cowboys ride horses, thus they belong in the horses category. After that, I just believe, again, humans deserve their own division. It's not fair to have a human compete against a bear. It's not going to win. Obviously, these are all types of people. These are all, like, people, so they should all be together. And then lastly, I just think there should be a special place for things that aren't real. For example, giants, titans, Vikings. I understand Vikings were real at one point. I've never seen one. They're not real. And they shouldn't have to compete against things like people that are real. This, I recognize, might be controversial, but I think this is in the spirit of what the teams intended. I don't fully know what a packer is, but people who pack things at Amazon, that is a job that feels very working class. So I feel like that all would belong in one division together. Just anything that's here to pay homage to like the working class man. So chasing, I feel like that's just anything that would chase you. Anything that would chase you down should be in its own group. It should only be fighting with yourself. And then lastly, this also alternatively could be called the noun division. And this is where things would just go that are just really just nouns. For example, jet, just kind of a type of plane. I don't really know why it's a team. I think we need to redo.
Yeah, so let me tell you something. Let's think this. Cats, birds, horses, humans, mystic creatures, working class division. I don't know, what is rondo? Is that like
Rando?
Rando. Is
Random.
Yeah.
Just random things.
Random, yeah.
So you got random. Say that again.
Random.
We're going back to elementary school right here, folks. Anyway, we just had to tell you that. That's a little bit of fun. And do you have a joke today?
I don't.
You did. You had a joke. Go ahead. She has a joke every day. Let me tell you, I hear them every day. So go ahead. Tell your joke this week. You told the Kirby Smart joke last week.
I had another Kirby Smart joke this week.
Go ahead.
It may not go over so well.
Why not?
Well,
Who cares?
Because I'm getting tickled just thinking about it. So Kirby Smart looks like he thinks ice cream has vitamins. I totally messed that joke up.
She has been... No, wait. I'm going to laugh now because she has been giggling at herself since we came in the studio today about this joke.
I have another one, but
all right,
I don't remember the whole thing.
Well, you should come here. You got it on your phone. Pull it off your phone. You got it on your phone.
I have to scroll.
Go to the gentleman. It was the SEC things.
Okay, so how about...
What's his name? What's that guy's name?
Shane?
Shane. Let me tell you, I'm not going to give your name out because I don't know if you want me to. Shane, I'm going to tell you what. We can give you a nickname. I really would love for you to come on.
Monty is what... Monty's his nickname.
All right, Monty. There you go. Monty. Listen to some of these jokes that Monty's come up with. Can you find them?
Okay, so...
Just one or two, and then we're going to talk to Monty about coming on and doing a couple of these. on our show every week. Go ahead.
I'll redo this Kirby Smart joke.
Yeah,
Kirby looks like he thinks ice cream has vitamins. I mean,
Yeah, that's funny.
It's kind of funny. I mean, I'm chubby. I think it's funny. I'm okay. It is okay. Kirby Smart's fourth quarter games plans versus Saban's plans. Looks like he decided that best time to try mushrooms.
Yeah,
that really is.
That really is true. No, that's not even funny. That's so true.
Saban looks like somebody's shelter dog would reject him in favor of the alternative.
Whoops. Now, she's doing the jokes, not me. So if you're getting mad at somebody, get mad at her.
Hey, be mad. It's okay. I mean,
All right, one more, then we got to go.
Kirby looks like he tickles Nick Saban if it wasn't frowned upon.
That's it. Look, we're gonna circle back to these jokes next week, Monty.
I'll do better.
Maybe if she can't get them out right, maybe you come and do a couple on the show. Everybody, have a great weekend. Don't forget to come up to a lap hall. See us up in a lap hall. We're gonna decorate up our cart and golf cart and come out for the kids. Santa will be there, and you going?
I'm totally gonna be there.
She's totally gonna be there now. You're not.
I am. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. You got to go to these things.
You do.
So anyway, and there'll be some good singing going on. So come on and see us, guys. We'll see you out in Lap Hall. Oh, go to the ball game too. Don't forget the ball game on Saturday. I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna be at the ball game.
You can go early, can't you? I mean, can't you go to like the Lap Hall thing early and then go to the ball game? No, you probably can't.
No, it's an hour ride from here.
Oh, that's right.
So if you're not going to the ball game, go to a lap hall thing. If you're not going to the lap hall thing, go to the ball game. And if you're not going to do either one of them, we'll tell you next week.